Hello everyone, I am Shagnik and I welcome you all to online learning. I have got many questions from many students that how to introduce or how to explain projects in interview. This is a common question in every company's interview. It can be of TCS, it can be of Deloitte, Cognizant, Infosys, Accenture. You can name any company and it is very important. Why? Because when you will go to the company, you have to do projects only. Okay, so the project plays a very important role. They assess you in various factors, not only what technology you have used, but also what is your role in the project. Are you working well in a group or not? Are you a team leader or not? Okay, are you cooperative or not? Okay, what is your contribution? What is the idea? Okay, this all of the things plays a very vital role in the project. Project can be of two types. It can be a group project, it can be a individual project also. Maybe you have done some certification and on that you have done some project, or it can be a group project also. It can be a major project of your college, it can be a minor project of your college, it can be anything. Maybe you have done some internship, and that project you have been given a POC. Okay, you can explain that project as well. So first thing, what is the first thing is you need to prepare for this question in advance, because what are the things you need to mention, you have to keep in mind beforehand, because interviewer can ask cross questions from it. As this is one of the common question, you should be very well prepared with an effective answer. You can prepare a list of projects. Suppose you have done 4 to 5 projects. Okay, you should explain that project which you have most knowledge. Okay, and which you feel will affect the society as a whole, or it can helpful for the society. Okay, and plus point is if it is built using a latest technology, like if it is built using IoT, using machine learning, using artificial intelligence, this all will give a plus point to you. Now we will understand how to explain your project, and I will also give one example. Okay, so what are the important points to keep in mind? First, you have to introduce the project. Okay, it means why have you done the project? Okay, and what is the project is all about. If I give one example of mine, I have done one course in machine learning. So I thought of doing one project with that. As it is a latest technology or trending technology, it gave me an added advantage, and interview has asked many questions from me through machine learning only. So how I started, I have told I've created a student marks predictor app, and it is based on machine learning. Okay, and why I have used this project, that I have to tell. That often students are confused that they need how many hours of study to get a particular score. It can be 90%, it can be 100%, or just to pass the exam, so that they can make their timetable. On keeping this problem in mind, I have made this project. So this is the starting. Okay, then detail the purpose and function of the project. So I have already mentioned what is the purpose and what is the function of the project. This is a mini project, so I have, it has concluded in one or two line. But it is a, if it is a big project and it has higher societal impact, it could be maybe you can woman safety app. So you have to explain all the things. Okay, then talk about the tools you have used. So I have mentioned that I've used machine learning and Python for coding. I have used machine learning library, Python libraries, that is pandas, okay, numpy, and all those things I have used. So then If it is a group project, then you can tell your contribution. Suppose it has front end, it has back end, it has database. Then you can mention on which part you have worked. Even if you have not very good technical knowledge, you can also say I have contributed by developing the PPTs. Okay, I have helped the other people by motivating them. Okay, if they are stuck in some part, you have helped them to overcome that. That things also you can tell, because it shows your team bonding approach. You are cooperative. Okay, then at last you have to tell the what are the benefits of the project, and if it has some disadvantages or not. Okay, suppose it can have some disadvantages, maybe that you are thinking on and you are improving on that. Okay, so you can tell like that way. And you have to explain your project. If it is your individual project, you have to explain an entire part. And if it is a group project, you can mention only the part on which you have worked. Okay, and then points that you can also add is, you can mention the challenges that you have faced and how you can overcome them. Maybe suppose there was a fight between the group, or there was an argument between the group, that some different people are telling different ideas. So what you have done, as maybe you can be the leader of the project, what you have done, you have taken all of your ideas. Okay, you have discussed them and came to a common point. You can tell them. You can also tell them that there can be a technical issue, you could not able to solve the error, so you have taken help from internet, you have taken help from your mentors. Like this way also you can tell. So it shows that you take guidance. Okay, so this is also very important. Describe the project modules. If it is a big project, you can tell the project modules, what you have done in the front end part, what you have done in the back end part, in database what you have used. Okay, like these things you can tell. You can also note the duration of the project. Suppose it is a big project, suppose you are building a smart city. Okay, so can be a big project, it can run up from 6 months to maybe whole year, final year you have made this project. You can tell it has taken 1 year. No harm in that, you are thinking about that. So these things you can mention. Okay, now what are the tips for explaining your project in an interview? Be clear and specific. Okay, you don't have to tell everything, just tell all those things that is important for the interviewer or that showcases your contribution in the project. Okay, then provide a best suitable example. Okay, you can give the example why you have used this project. Like I have told in my introduction that often students are confused, that they don't know how many hours of study is required to get a particular score. That is why I am creating this project. You can give that like real life example, what is the societal issue and what help it can do to the society. Okay, and your role should be explained clearly, what you have done in the project, what contribution you have made. You have to tell all these things. And one important tip I want to give you, if your project is ready and if it is active, then please upload it in GitHub. So you can share the link to the interviewer also, if he or she asks for you. Then it can give you added advantage, you can showcase your project. So it will be a very it can give extra points to you in the interview. So that's all. If you keep all these points in mind, you will do very good in the project, in the project question. And your maximum interview will go by asking the questions of project only. So prepare your project well, prepare this question well, and you can ace your interview. So all the very best for your interview. If you have any other doubt, you can let me know in the comment section. Thank you and have a